Thousands of creators are saying goodbye to TikTok. The short-form vertical video app is about to be banned here in the United States, and creators even with millions of followers are trying to guide their audience to different platforms. So in this video, I'm going to explain what the TikTok ban means and if it could change in the near future, some platforms where creators can build a new audience and have better access to the people who follow them. And number 3, if you're trying to pivot to a new platform or just start with content creation, some tools to help you get started fast. So first, what is happening with TikTok? I'll link this Axios article down in the video description. And in brief, a bipartisan TikTok bill was signed last year that said ByteDance, TikTok's owner, had to sell the app or it would be banned here in the United States. After the Supreme Court hearing on January 10th, it's still in place. Now, things could change at any moment. President Biden and Trump has talked about ways to keep TikTok here in the United States, and Trump is even considering an executive order to save the app. So as it stands right now, if you have TikTok on your phone, even after January 19th passes, you might still be able to open the app and see some videos that were previously cached, but new users won't be able to download it, you won't be able to update the app, and the amount of content will likely lessen over time until the app becomes unusable. But that process might happen even faster because TikTok has said it will just shut down the app if the ban goes into effect. So as of right now, it looks likely that users in the United States will lose access to TikTok on January 19th. But in the meantime, what should creators do? Knowing that an app like TikTok could just remove access and be banned here in the States, making content for a single platform where you could likely lose access to millions of followers? Not a situation most creators want to be in. So number 2, where should creators go and what platform should they focus on besides TikTok? Now the first choice is obviously YouTube. It's a long-standing platform, likely not going anywhere, and monetization as a creator is second to none on YouTube's platform. YouTube has also been making changes to compete with TikTok and other short-form video apps, and it recently changed its YouTube Shorts maximum time limit to 3 minutes. So now YouTube Shorts can be up to 3 minutes, matching more of some of the popular content creators on TikTok. And in addition to YouTube, I would cross-post those vertical videos to Instagram Reels. You can build an audience on Instagram Reels, and Meta is likely not going anywhere either. But I would also recommend, if you're looking to be a content creator or grow your audience, focus on platforms where you quote-unquote own access to your audience and you're not subject to algorithmic platforms like Instagram and YouTube. Even if you do have a huge following on Instagram and YouTube, it doesn't guarantee that your followers and subscribers will see all your content. Most views come from either the Instagram feed or YouTube homepage, which is behind the algorithm. So what platforms can you build where you have access to all of your followers all the time? I would recommend considering a newsletter where you actually capture someone's email address. This also works for communities. But one of the best places to go as a creator is actually starting your own podcast. As a podcast, you can do video and audio, and while the video version will live on YouTube and Spotify for creators, being on YouTube and Spotify will give you that discoverability of algorithmic platforms. And again, monetization on YouTube is still one of the best for creators. But then having that audio podcast where someone follows an Apple Podcast, Spotify, or third-party apps, that is a great way to access an audience directly. Every time you post a new episode, they're going to see it in their podcast app. They might even get a notification. There's no algorithm between you and your audio listeners. Plus, with an audio podcast, you'll likely have a web page built into your host like Transistor, and here you can post a full transcript of your podcast, which helps with search engine optimization, gives you better discoverability, and more people can consume your content because it's written, audio, and video. Now, I know that may seem daunting being in so many places at once, but how can you start creating content fast and not spend hours editing? Well, in order to do that, I use Riverside. This is my personal Riverside where I record a weekly tech podcast, and I use its AI tools like Magic Clips to repurpose my long-form videos all in one place. Riverside makes it incredibly easy to record either solo content or with remote guests. You can record on a desktop, and Riverside has apps for iPhone, Android, and iPad, allowing you to record, edit, and publish from your mobile device as well. And once you record with Riverside, you can repurpose your content with Magic Clips. This is going to create vertical videos. I can even choose what topic I want to focus on. And in just a few seconds, you'll get dozens of vertical videos from that one podcast recording that you can share on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. Every video you see here on our YouTube channel was made with Magic Clips from Riverside. And our full-length episodes, which are over an hour, also all edited and created with Riverside. I can actually get an hour-plus podcast episode completely edited and ready to go in less than 20 minutes. I did an entire video on that, even a time-lapse of me doing it like for real. You can check out that video above where I show you the entire process. And Riverside even has a full episode generator, which will remove silences, filler words, and it'll all be in high quality video and audio, and it will be ready in just a few seconds. Not only that, but Riverside can add animated captions and use our smart scenes to focus on the active speaker or you and your co-host automatically, giving you a multicam look, all with just a click in Riverside. You can do that by going to Layout, Smart Scenes, and it will create that multicam look automatically. Plus AI Producer, you can set the pace and remove the perfect amount of silence, even going to a super fast pace for vertical videos. Smooth Speech removes all filler words. Magic Mute will mute anyone who's not speaking, cutting out some background noise. And Magic Audio can make any microphone sound studio quality. That means you can use the Riverside app on your iPhone or Android device right now to start creating content today. Then enable Magic Audio, and you're going to sound studio quality no matter your environment or microphone. And if I go back, you'll see all these magic clips that were just generated using Riverside. Riverside will put those animated captions on automatically. And when you're ready to export in the top right corner and up to 4K video, great for YouTube and Spotify for creators. And if you want to publish your audio podcast, just go over to the Audio tab, and you can export an MP3 file of your full episode, and you're ready to publish that to your podcast host. So whether you're trying to create for new platforms or get into content creation this year, Riverside is the tool to do it. If you want to learn more about using Riverside, I have an entire walkthrough of the platform. You can watch it right up here. Also, if you have any questions, leave comments below this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the Riverside channel and hit that like button. Riverside also has great tools for live streaming, whether you're doing webinars, game streaming, or more, and I've actually used it to live stream my video podcast as well. If you want to learn more about our live streaming tools and how you can multicast to YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and more all at the same time, check out this video right up here. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to see what you create.